New videos every day.
Hi guys, it's Lori again from Total Wellness Austin, and today we're going to talk about the hip flexor muscle and the hips and how to open up those muscles and stretch them. Usually, most of my clients that come in with low back pain, part of the reason for that pain is that the psoas muscle gets really tight, and that's the muscle that is right here, so it's the hip flexor. And we're going to work a little bit on that today. So make sure that you favorite this video, and I really recommend doing this video really 7 times a week, especially if you have a job that you're sitting most of the time. So favorite the video and watch it again throughout the week and do these exercises with me. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is a lunge. You're going to come onto your knees, and I'm going to have you take your right foot forward. You're going to keep your left knee on the ground. I would like you to take your hands to the inside of the right foot, and then you're just going to lean forward. So you're opening up this muscle here, which is your hip flexor or psoas muscle. Okay, make sure you're breathing. And this muscle actually connects from here all the way back to the spine. So when you're experiencing low back pain, sometimes it's because that muscle is so tight, it's pulling on the back, and then you begin to experience pain here. But we really need to focus first on opening up that muscle to relieve the back pain. So as you're in the lunge, remember to breathe. And then if you want to deepen the stretch, you can take your right knee and open it away from your body just a tiny bit. So then you begin to feel even an inner thigh stretch on the right side. And then the next part that you can add, and you do not have to do this, is you can come down to your elbows. Remember, do what feels good to you. Everybody's body is different, so we're all at a different point. One day you may be on your elbows and the next day you might not be, and that's okay. Good. And then you're going to come back up to your hands. You're going to bring the knee in if it was out. And then if you would like to add a forward stretch to this, you can straighten the right leg. Don't lock the knee. You always want to keep a micro bend in your knee. And then you can fold forward. And this creates a hamstring stretch and a calf stretch. And then you're going to inhale, come back up. Take the right foot and bring it back, and then bring your left foot forward. Okay, so again, the hands are on the inside of the foot. You're gonna lunge forward so that you feel a stretch in the right hip flexor or psoas muscle. Then you can take your knee and open it away from your body slightly. So now you're getting a stretch in the inner thigh and the psoas. Make sure you're breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And then if you want to take the pose into a little bit deeper, you can come down to your elbows. You're going to hear me say this again and again, but the breath is where you need to really focus. If you really focus on your exhales, I guarantee that you're going to see the muscles begin to relax a lot faster. Holding the breath isn't sending oxygen to the muscles, therefore they're going to tighten up and they're not going to relax into the pose. And then you're going to begin to slowly come back up to your hands. Bring the knee in towards the center. And you can come into the forward fold. So you're going to straighten the left leg, don't lock your knee, keep a micro bend, and then fold forward. Inhale, come back up, and then take your foot and bring it back. And then come to seated. And remember, you can do those stretches, I would say about 30 seconds, you're gonna wanna hold them. But because the hips are a large muscle, you can go back and repeat that sequence one more time and do another 30 seconds on each leg. So now we're gonna move into one of my favorite poses, and this is Happy Baby. So you're gonna start on your back, come flat to your back, and you're gonna lift your feet up off of the mat, raise your feet up into the air, and then you've got some options. So you're gonna bend your knees, and you can take your 2 fingers, wrap around your big toe, and you can open your legs to get an inner thigh stretch, okay? If that's not where you're at right now, you've got some other options. You can grab the insides of the feet. You can grab the outside of the feet. Or you can just grab your legs and come into a little bit less of a stretch. So the key things that I really am concerned about you paying attention to in this pose for the safety of your back is that your back is flat on the mat. So sometimes when we're wanting to get into this stretch, this is what I see with a lot of my clients, and that's not the purpose of the pose. So you're putting strain in the low back. And the reason I use this for hips is because you're getting an opening in here, you're opening up the hips, but you're also elongating the spine again. So you're putting your spine in a neutral position, which is taking pressure off the disc and the nerves. So again, this is not going, just because your legs are out and your back is up, you're not getting the benefit from the pose. So I would rather you bend your knees and hold them here until you begin to get a little bit more flexible, and then open up the legs into the full stretch. So you're gonna hold the pose, again, 30 to 45 seconds, but I want you to focus on your breath. This is a really good pose to focus on the breath, because you can really see the belly rising up on your inhale and coming in towards the spine on the exhale. As you're breathing, remember to try to relax the hips and the low back. Every time you exhale, the muscles are going to go into a more relaxed state. Then I want you to slowly draw the knees back into the chest. You're going to bend your knees, wrap your arms around them, and you're going to rock right to left, massage the back. And then I would like you to repeat this one more time. So again, you're gonna come up, you're gonna open the legs, and you can grab here. You can go on the inside of the foot, the outside of the foot, or the big toe, 2 fingers around your toe, and then extend. And just make sure you're looking at my back. It's flat on the ground. Really focus on keeping your back flat so the spine is in an elongated position. And then begin to breathe again in through the nose. Belly comes up towards the ceiling, out through the nose, belly comes in towards the spine. Good, then slowly bring the knees back in, wrap the arms around the knees and rock. Roll all the way to one side. Use the arm that's on the top of your body to press yourself up so that you don't injure your back, and then come back up to seated. Thank you for watching the video today, and throughout the next weeks we will be doing more videos on hip openers, and the videos will continue to advance into some more advanced poses and more advanced stretches. Make sure you favorite this video and try to follow along 3 to 7 times a week. If you want to learn any more about me, you can visit TotalWellnessAustin.com. Thanks guys, and I'll see you soon.